Hi everyone, I'm Shoko from Cubancan. Today I'm going to share how to make chicken liver and chicken hearts. So those are very inexpensive, and then it's a lot of nutrition in it. So for me that I need iron, or many females probably need extra iron, would be great for time to time. It's really good sauce. It's so if you're interested in, please just watch and how to cook it, how to make it, and then hopefully you like the taste. So let's begin. So the first thing we do is, these are from I bought from Safeway, so you can just get it very locally. And then the price you can see is very inexpensive, so it's very easy to get, easy price. And so first thing you need to do is, of course, wash your hands with soap, and then everything is clean right now here. So I will show you. I have to think about it how to do it. Let's see if I could move my camera to a certain way. Yes, we could. So I'm gonna keep it this way just a little while. Then, okay, so now you can see it. So this is the angle. And so you open up the package, you will see those, right? You may think it's it does taste good at the end. So you will cut it the size that you want, and then I recommend you to take all those white stuff, and if you wanna have a chunk, it's okay to be quite big. I like to keep it this size and place in the bowl. So I just keep doing it until all those package will go. Okay, so I'm finished all the livers, and now it goes to the hearts. So how we're gonna do this is, you pick the heart and then cut it this way, you see it? Okay, and then for this one, I don't see any, I actually see. Can you see the small tube here? Then you can cut it out, that tube. If you don't care, you don't have to take it out. Like, I don't care, so I don't take it out. But for some people who doesn't want to see like that, then go ahead and take them all. But I will do all of those hearts the same way. So just a minute, I'm gonna work on it. Okay, so everything is cut, right? So now I'm gonna rinse so I get rid of the water, and then put new water in. Oh, I lost my. Okay, lesson learned. I lost valuable liver, and I won't eat it because it's in the sink. So making sure you use the drainer, so that way you don't lose any of the liver. So let me get the drainer, and then I will use the drainer. Okay, here's the drainer. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time. Put the nice cold water again. Put the back there. And then use the drainer. It's about 3 times maybe. Okay, so you do about 3 times, and then you're gonna use use the you're gonna use salt. So you put I use the sea salt. It doesn't matter what kind, I don't know, but just put the salts in, and then gently mix with your hand, and then keep it soaked in with the salt about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna start putting the heat, and then put the seasoning on. So during the time that I'm waiting, I'm gonna slice and cut the ginger. Okay, so just let it stay with the salt. There's other ways that you can do it to kill the smell, I think. I used to do with the milk. Again, there's other ways to do this, and then I heard of it that I can use salt. So this time I wanted to try, and again, I'm gonna be very honest at the end. If the taste doesn't good or the smells doesn't comes out the way that I want it, then I will let you know. So this could be like a mistake, like, hey, if this doesn't work, then don't do it, right? So I'm gonna just try this time with the salt, and I will tell you the result at the end if that does work or not. Okay, so let me cut the ginger. So, okay, I'm done with the pre-cooked part, and so we are done with the salt soaking liver and then hearts. So we're gonna drain the water and then place in the pot and then start cooking. はい、ここで全てが、お鍋に入りましたので、全てがというかそのレバーと心臓のことですね。So everything is in it. Liver and heart are in the pot right now. So the next one is the ginger. I just slice it, chop it really small, but I like it a lot of ginger. So you'll see quite a bit amount in it. 私生姜は好きなのですごい結構たくさん入れてしまいます。ここから味付けに入ります。必要なのはお酒とお砂糖、お醤油ですね。で、So what you need is sake, shoyu, and sugar. If you don't have a sake, you can use the white wine. But again, taste will gonna come out a little bit different. But you don't have to buy it. The sake I'm using is this one, and then sugar I'm using the brown sugar, and then the shoyu is I'm using the I'm using the Yamasa no shoyu desu. Usually I do with not measuring. But then for people who wants to try it out, you might have a better idea if I measure it. So that's why I'm gonna measure it today. But I cook 3 cups of the liver and then 2 packs of the hearts. You usually don't make that much. You usually make maybe 1 of the pack each or even 1. So you have to adjust it about the amount. But the easy way that I remember is the sake is 2 and shoyu is 1, and then sugar is even much less than 1, much less. But so if you have a different one, then you could do sake 1, mirin 1, and then shoyu 1. But I don't use mirin in my house, so I do 2 of the sake, and then 1 is the shoyu, and then little of the sugar. And so for this amount, I'm gonna use the a cup. This is a half cup, so I'm gonna use the sake 1 and 2, which means that it's 1 cup, but I want to keep the same ratio, so I did twice, right? So once in this, I'll show you. then I'm gonna add the sugar. But again, I'm not gonna even use this size. I don't need that much. So maybe this. And then again, if it's not strong enough, you can always adjust it at the end, or yeah, you can adjust. It's not like you make it one way and then you have to keep it that way. You have adjustment. So then you put in I go with medium heat and then just leave it there for a while. はい、終了しました。出来上がりました。一番最後にこうレバーと心臓が出来上がった後にもう一度少し乗っけてもらうと嬉しいっていうのが刻んだ生姜ですね。刻んだ生姜をこうちょこっと乗っけてもらうと一緒に料理されてる生姜の方はもうかなり形がないぐらいこうシャキシャキ感はなくなってしまっているので、少しこう足してもらえるとまたそこでより美味しくなると思います。So all the cooking is done. Now I'm recommending is you chopped a little bit more ginger, the fresh ginger, and then place on top of the liver and the hearts that make it even better. That's I think. So let me try and tell you what the taste is. Is it good one or we'll see. いただきます。ではまずレバー食べます。レバーです特に臭いとかはないですね。今回下準備をちょっとお塩でやるっていう風に変えたんですけど、だからといって特に臭いとかそういうのはなくて、これはかなり簡単なやり方だと思います。 So it doesn't smell bad. I mean, there is if you never tried the liver before, then you know the texture is going to be a little bit interesting, but the ones that you want, people who already had the liver before, it's a good taste and it's a good texture. So and it doesn't smell bad at all. So the salt worked for the pre-cooking part. That's a good one to know because it's easy. And let me try the heart. Yay, I found the heart. It's good. The only thing that I have to add it is I did adjust it with the flavor. I tend to make it quite weak. It's just how I cook it at the beginning. So when I decide to test it a little bit, it's good to add a little bit more sugar, and then at the same time I did add a little bit of salt. Again, each person has a different flavor that's strong, like want to be more strong or less. So my recommendation is start with weak, because if you make it strong, it's very hard to take it back. But if you make it weaker, and then if you feel like, okay, I want to be a little bit more strong taste, then you can always add sugar, always add salt, always add soy sauce that make it more stronger. The last thing that I want to just throw it out is liver is a great source for a lot of nutrition. However, it's very strong, so I don't recommend to eat it big chunk a day. I usually do is I make it a lot, and then I make it small portion and then freeze them, and then I eat every day, but it's a small portion. That way I keep my body balanced with the iron and then other nutrition that I need to have. So I recommend it to eat it, but don't overeat. It's not necessarily a good thing. Overeat always has to have a good balance. So I hope you enjoy it. レバーはすごい栄養があるんですね。なので私はすごく好きで毎日食べるんですけど、小さい量とか少ない量を毎日食べるっていうことがすごく大事だと思うので、あまり一度にバーッと大食いというかバーッと食べてしまうと多分体にはあまり良くないと思います。ではぜひ作ってみてください。また次回、さようなら。